Things I like most about working at the Ashland Food Co-op is that it's a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. I play a lot of musical instruments. I bought my own tuba when I started working at the co-op. Sometimes I'll bring it into work to play for like my coworkers and the customers. When I bring my tuba onto the bus with me, it definitely gets a lot of heads turned and people will ask me, "What's that thing? Why is it so big?" RVTD is moving our community forward.
Don't miss the Start Something New sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 25 Ram 1500 4x4. Jump online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Hello and welcome to this live streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and business sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Jeff Smith with Mikhail Weish behind the lens, coming to you live from Grants Pass High School here in Grants Pass, Oregon. We thank you for joining us tonight. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore pregame show, as we get set for this matchup between the Summit Storm and the Grants Pass Cavemen. Thank you for joining us. We welcome our fans, home and visiting fans, for this live sports coverage on TableRockSports.net. Joe Brett is our executive producer. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support, and you can help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And we want to thank our nearly 4,000 subscribers who have already signed up. So the 5A Summit Storm coming to town to take on the Grants Pass Cavemen in some non-conference boys basketball action. Taking a look at the records for these two teams. Summit Storm play in the 5A Intermountain Conference. 6-6 is their overall record. No conference games have been played as of yet. Summit currently the 18th ranked team in the 5A. And taking a look at the recent games for the Storm. Coming off of 2 losses in a row, losing to South Eugene and Mountainside. Previous to that, they had won 4 out of 5 before the 2-game losing streak coming into tonight's game. And the Grants Pass Cavemen, 4-7 overall. They have not played any league games. They play in the 6A Southwest Conference. Currently the 34th ranked team in the 6A. And looking at recent games for the Cavemen, they've won 2 out of their last 3. Most recently, a 53-51 win over Mission Viejo of California. But previous to that 3-game stretch, the Cavemen had lost 5 in a row. So looking to bounce back on home floor, looking for some home cooking tonight. So we're going to take another break, and we will come back with starting lineups and the start of this one. Our pregame show also brought to you by Abby's Pizza, with locations to serve you throughout Southern Oregon. Make Abby's Pizza your postgame stop. With a menu that covers all your family favorites, Abby's is an Oregon postgame tradition since the 1970s. See you after the game at Abby's.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it! Oh! Ah! Come on, ref! Open your eyes! Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School and your Lithia Superstore pregame, brought to you by Abby's Pizza. And we're getting set for our starting lineups. We'll start with the Summit Storm. Rowan Blossy, number 2. Kai Scally is number 3. Number 4, Ryder Grebe. Number 22 is Will Manfredi. And number 44 is Matthew Tompkins. Head coach of the Summit Storm is Joe Wells. And now the starters for the Grants Pass Cavemen. Number 1 is Zach Deshane. Number 4 is Kingston Connolly. Number 11 is James Traylor. Number 23, Jordan Rosetta. And number 24, Tim Hart. Head coach of the Cavemen is Joel Jesse. And we are ready to get this one underway. Grebe will tip against Traylor. Home team in white. Summit in the black jerseys with the dark green trim. And the Storm win the tip. We're underway here from Grants Pass High School, Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium. Hope everybody had a nice holiday, 2 weeks of family and hopefully not too much fighting. And we're everybody back to school and ready for more good basketball action. Pull up 3, little short from Scally. The putback is up and good. Matthew Tompkins knocks it down, and the Storm lead 2-0. Traylor tried to get it to Rosetta, stolen by Scally. Or I'm sorry, that was Blossy with the steal. Nice look inside, easy layup for Scally, and it's 4-0 Storm. Across the timeline it goes to Hart. Now he gives it up to Deshane. Now Connolly going to work the right side. Deshane off the screen looking for pick and roll action. Now he'll get it to Rosetta. Rosetta working on the low block. Blocked from behind by Tompkins. Some good body control by Tompkins to block that without getting on the back of Rosetta. Now Deshane again. And shot clock violation. Four 0 Storm here in the first. And that's stolen by Rosetta, so the baseball pass picked off by the Cavemen. Now Connolly gives it off to Deshane, watched there by Manfredi. Corner 3, just off the mark for Tim Hart. Last time we were here at Heater Newman, Hart had a great game from the three-point arc. There's a little putback up and good. Tompkins has 4, and the Storm leads 6-0. That pass off the mark, tipped into the hands of Summit. Blossy gets rid of it. He'll get it back. Gets into the paint, had it stripped away. Now they'll kick it out to Manfredi. Down low, and a foul probably from behind. I think this will be on Traylor. It is on James Traylor, his first, team's first. Traylor checks out, and McKittrick comes in, number 10 for the Cavemen. McKittrick watching Manfredi, gives up the dribble. Now Grebe gets it back to Manfredi. Blossy dumps it off. Grebe, and that's a travel. There was a little poke at that ball as he tried to make the move. I don't know if that disrupted him a bit, but he shuffled the feet along the baseline. Cavemen will get it back, trailing 6-0 here in the first. Good patience, just gets it across before the 10-second count. Connolly dumps it down low, gets it back. Connolly into the paint, switches to the left hand, and gets the Cavers on the board. Good pass across, count it for Grebe. Grebe with his first bucket. Deshane pulls up from 15, no good. Rosetta with the offensive board, draws the contact and the bucket. That'll be the first personal on Tompkins. And Rosetta will try and complete the three-point play. And he does. Storm able to break the press, set up their offense. Into the paint, Manfredi with the miss. Looked like he may have lost the handle a little bit on the way up and couldn't get enough on it. Now Hart looking for room. Into the corner, Deshane, a little too strong. Rebound cleared by Scally. And here come the Storm. That rolls out for Scally. Hart deep three off the iron. Rosetta put back, no good. Another offensive board grabbed by Connolly. That'll be a three if it goes, and it does. McKittrick with the triple ties the game. And a carry. Matthew Tompkins with that little hesitation. Got the hand under it a little too much for the referee. Andy Bledsoe checking in. And Foster Kettering, I believe, also checking in. Trying to double check that number. Rosetta will take a three. Traylor couldn't get to it. Storm push it across. Good look down low. Beautiful pass. And Bledsoe checks in, immediately pays dividends for the Storm. Another deep three. Hart off the mark. That was challenged by Bledsoe. Don't know if he changed that shot a little. Getting all the way down deep is Grebe. Grebe with the bucket. Grants Pass going to take a timeout. We will keep it right here. Check out the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the Ace Sports Radio. AM 1300, FM 107.9, and streaming live at theacesportsradio.com. Featuring 5 live NFL games a week and the playoffs. The Ace Sports Radio. Winter sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Jeep Dodge Chrysler, where you can find great deals on the lot or at lithiasuperstore.com. And by Rogue Credit Union, with locations throughout Southern Oregon to serve you. So a little 4-point run there for Summit gives them back the lead, 12-8. Going to be caveman basketball. And McKittrick dumps down to Rosetta. Rosetta goes up strong, but a little too strong. Pull up three. Got it. Tompkins. He's got 7. And the lead is 7. No, wait a minute. They called that a 2. My apologies. Looked like a 3 from where I was at, but referee scored it as a 2, a foul called against Summit. Their second team foul, first on Foster Kettering. So 14-8 the score. DeShane will take a 3. Back iron. Connolly is fouled. Connolly will go to the line. Third team foul on Summit. And the first on Andy Bledsoe. And Connolly gets the first. And a lane violation won't matter. He knocks it down. 4-point game as Connolly has 4 in the game. Under a minute to go in the quarter. Backing in. Good defense, but an even better shot from Tompkins. Tompkins has 8 in the quarter. About a 3-second difference, shot clock to game clock. That's pass going to run it down. About a nice dish down low, fadeaway jumper. No, tip is no good. And that'll do it for the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, Summit 16, Grants Pass 10. We'll take a break, be back with more right after this.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
16-10 on our John L. Scott scoreboard, and we would like to thank our great sponsors, including John L. Scott and our longtime friends from Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon. It's going to be Grants Pass basketball to start this second quarter, trailing by 6 to the Summit Storm. That's a three off the back iron. One caveman in the paint. He draws the foul on the rebound. That'll be the second on Kettering. That's a three. Tim Hart finding the range. Into the corner. With 1 second on the shot clock, that's missed. Storm save it, but it's grabbed by Traylor. Traylor with a 3-on-2 break. Connolly misses. And then trying to strip it away was Traylor. He'll pick up his second personal. First team foul here. Summit bringing it across. Corner three miss. Traylor battling with Tompkins. It'll be Grants Pass basketball. We want to give a big shout out to our friends at watching this game, the fans of Summit High School. Welcome to our broadcast. We're happy to have you here. And I have to say that Summit High School has one of the most memorable finishes to a state championship game you will ever see. It happened last season, and you got to go to the NFHS network to see it. But man, it's worth a month's subscription to take a look at that one. It was quite the play. Down the paint, layup is good for Zach Deshane, and of course that game was produced by Table Rock Sports on the NFHS network. And a foul against the Cavemen. First personal on Hart. And at the free throw line is Foster Kettering, and he makes the first. And he gets them both. Now Connolly gives it to Rosetta. Now DeShane. Hart in the corner. Back to DeShane. Hart will take another deep one. That's off the back iron. He had plenty of time on that. I'd like to see him square up a little more. He was a little off balance on that. Still almost knocked it down. And DeShane with nowhere to go gives it to Rosetta. Spins into the paint. Tried to get it over Tompkins. Can't get it to fall. Now Grebe gives it up to Blossy. No, backdoor cut. The layup is good. Man, Freddie with his first bucket of the night. $15-footer off the mark. Rosetta tipped it around, but finally gathered up by Blossy. Now Kettering gets rid of it. Pull up three, rattles out for Manfredi. And the Cavemen get the rebound. Stripped away, jump ball. Blossy with a good defensive play. And it will be Summit basketball. Bledsoe checks back in. Scally also checking in. Tompkins backing in, flips it up and in. That's Weston Berg, number 2 for the Cavemen, checked in at that last whistle as well. And getting around the defender, putting it in, is Kingston Connolly. Count the bucket and the foul. And I put that last team foul on the wrong team. We're evened up at two fouls apiece on the team fouls. And that's the first personal on Manfredi. And Connolly gets the free throw. Blocked by Rosetta. And Rosetta got blocked early. He returns the favor. That one rolls off the iron. Like to see Traylor using the glass on that one, but good move nonetheless. Good defense, the double team. And they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Rosetta here. No, they're calling that on Summit. That's going to be Grebe. DeShane back in for the Cavemen. And that's a foul. Yeah. Whistle came a hair late, but it did come. That's going to be Blossy picking up his first personal, 4th team foul. And Connolly right back into the game. He'll give McKittrick a rest. Now Rosetta backing in. Got it blocked. DeShane with a screen on each side. He'll go left. Rosetta will take a three, rolls off. That's Berg hustling in for that rebound. Weston Berg keeps the possession alive. DeShane for three. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound cleared by Grebe. He'll throw it ahead. Oh, and that's a foul. That one was a little bit of a hard foul, not intentional by any means. Weston Berg will pick up the personal. Third team foul. And we're going to get a Grants Pass timeout taken. Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Bros gives back to the communities they serve in support of kids and local efforts to help others. Dutch Bros. Medford Mattress, helping you rediscover sleep for over 30 years. Medford Mattress, downtown Medford, where quality is not costly. So Scally got spilled hard on that last play, but he gets up, he's okay. Stays in the game as we get this timeout, and now we're ready to go. And the inbound missed by Manfredi. Found the right guy on that, he just couldn't get it to fall. Now Rosetta squares up, flips up a hook shot, trying to make sure he didn't get it blocked again as Grebe has been tough on that defensive. And this is going to be an offensive foul. It's going to put the Cavers in the bonus. It'll be the second on Blossy. But obviously offensive foul. They don't shoot. But the Cavers are now in the bonus. Connolly finds Trailer. DeShane trying to protect that ball. Trailer into the paint with room. Somebody got a piece of that, and then Rosetta is fouled. Rosetta will shoot a pair. Second personal on Grebe. And Rosetta gets the first. Kettering back in. And Rosetta gets them both. 2-point game with just over a minute to go in the half. Wide open look, layup is good. Scally gives the lead, or pushes the lead back to 4. Now DeShane will reset with 20 on the shot clock. DeShane trying to get inside. Lots of black jerseys in there. Two on the shot clock. Rosetta for 3. Too strong. And a foul on the rebound is going to go against Connolly, I believe. If it is Connolly, it will be his first personal and the team's 4th. Hart checks in for Grants Pass. Shot clock is turned off. Summit will hold for the last shot of the half. Ooh, that was almost a travel. That's a three. That's good. Kettering with the triple at the buzzer. And our halftime score, Summit 27, Grants Pass 20. Stay tuned ahead for the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Visit playmedford.com for the latest recreation guide. All the sports leagues, classes, and special events await you. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. First half recap coming up right after this.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, Rod here from Medford Mattress. We're all about helping you save money on a super comfortable, healthy night's sleep. We have low prices, special no-interest financing, and free local delivery. That's right, free local delivery on brands like Simmons, Beauty Rest Black, Serta Perfect Sleeper, Beauty Sleep, and more. So if you want to save on a comfortable, healthy night's sleep, come to Medford Mattress, downtown Medford, and see what you've been missing.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School and your Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Powered by a little change of things here. Road Credit Union also sponsoring tonight's game. 27-20 on our John L. Scott scoreboard as the 5A defending state champions, the Summit Storm, have a 7-point lead over the Grants Pass Cavemen here at the half. Taking a look at the totals from the first half. Leading the way for Summit, Matthew Tompkins had 10 points. Kettering with 5. Bledsoe had 2, Scally with 4, Grebe with 4, and Manfredi with 2. And for the Cavemen, Deshane with 2, Connolly led the Cavers with 7, McKittrick with 3, Rosetta had 5, and Hart with 3. And from the Caveman's perspective, they got to find some more scoring. Looking to Rosetta to do some of that, but the defense from Summit's side has been pretty good on Rosetta. They have not made it easy for for Jordan down in the paint. And credit that to a couple of guys. Ryder Grebe and Matthew Tompkins have been really strong in the paint defensively, trying to keep Rosetta in check. Another couple of people that could be a spark for the Cavemen. Of course, Tim Hart can get hot from outside the arc. Zach DeShane can also be a spark plug for this team. But right now it's Kingston Connolly leading the way, and he's been working hard for those points. So we'll see how much gas he's got in the tank for the second half. A notable absence from the Caver squad, Peyton Bruner not playing tonight, I believe due to injury, and that's a big loss for the Cavemen as well. Someone else they can look to, not only offensively to add a spark, but defensively. Bruner gets after it as good as anybody on that Cavemen bench. So it should be a good second half as we look forward to another good half, hopefully as good as this one was. So we're going to step aside, take another break, and we will come back with more action right after these words from our sponsors.
To stretch their budget this January? That's pretty much all of us. That's why Abby's is offering this giant pizza that can feed up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 hungry people for less than $27. Now, that's an Abby's budget stretching deal. Worried about a no-fun January? Not at Abby's. Dine on our Bacon Cheddar Special. It's delicious and loaded with toppings and real cheese. Plus, it's on sale, and the kids can play some video games. Enjoy fun January at your local Abby's.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Carpet One has been serving Southern Oregon for 68 years.
And it's time to celebrate during our 68th anniversary sale.
Save on Southern Oregon's largest inventory of hardwood, waterproof flooring, carpet, laminate, and tile.
Plush carpet just $268 a square foot.
Laminate $168 a square foot.
Waterproof plank an incredible 68 cents a square foot.
Plus pay no interest for 12 full months. During the 68th anniversary sale at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
Don't miss the Start Something New sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 25 Ram 1500 4x4. Jump online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Summit Storm leading the Grants Pass Cavemen 27-20. And I mentioned during the first half the amazing ending. The game I'm speaking of a year ago at Linfield University, the 5A championship game between Wilsonville and Summit. Now, Summit right now on a bit of a down year. They could still turn that around. Absolutely they can. But they've been a dominant team in the 5A. They were a pretty dominant team when they spent a little time in the 6A. But that game at Linfield University, a inbound lob was put in by Mac Bledsoe at the buzzer. Basically, you just had to catch and shoot, could not touch the ground. Had he landed, the game would have been over. You couldn't have drawn it up any better, and it was one of the most exciting finishes I've seen in a long, long time. I was up in Portland covering the 6A at the time, and man, that was a crazy finish. So we're just about ready for the second half of this one. We're going to step aside for one more break. We'll be back with more right after this.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your...
Welcome back to Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium inside of Grants Pass High School. It's the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. 27-20 on our John L. Scott scoreboard as we head to the third quarter. Caver basketball to start the third. Hart dumps inside. It comes back out now to Deshane. Deshane, Hart, Rosetta, Trailer, and Connolly. Hart with the three, rattles it home, and that's a good start for the Cavemen. Wide open down low, the layup for Grebe. So it's Grebe, Blossy, Scally, Manfredi, and Tompkins. Tompkins on Rosetta. Rosetta looking for some room, flips it up and gets it to go. Coming the other way, flipping it up and in, Manfredi. Well, and that last bucket for Rosetta, that's something he's going to need to do more of. Summit's got a size advantage against this Caver squad as Hart misses a three. So he's going to have to use his superior strength down low a little more like he did on that last one. And here's a foul on the drive. Shot won't count. I believe Hart will pick up the personal. Will be Tim's second. First team foul for either team here in the third quarter. Step through. Man, Freddie. 4 in the quarter, 6 for the game for Will Manfredi. Oh, tried to dump that into Connolly, intercepted. Here come the Storm, and that is off of Grant's pass. Deshane the last to touch. McKittrick will check in for Trailer. That was tipped away before he could get to the iron. Deshane gets rid of it. Now Connolly. Rosetta backing in. Goes up strong, can't get the roll. Rebound cleared by Blossy. And a timeout going to be taken by Summit. We'll keep it right here. Rory Wold, State Farm Insurance, protecting your dreams in Oregon for over 30 years. Like a good neighbor, Rory Wold, State Farm Insurance. Thanks to Lippert's Carpet One for supporting our live streams. Two Giant Warehouses, Design Help, and Certified Flooring Installers, Lippert's, Carpet One, Medford, and Grants Pass. Lead was 7 at the half. It's 8 right now. Three, man, Freddie taking over the third quarter. He's got 7 in the quarter now, 9 for the game. We're not even halfway through the third. Deshane bumped, got it back. Rosetta tips it out. Connolly scooped it up. Now Deshane with the head fake. Rosetta from 11. Skip pass. Why not? He's hot. Count it. Man, Freddie again. Stolen. Break for Scally. He'll lay it up and in. And we're going to get a Grants Pass timeout. This will be a full timeout. We'll take a break, come back with more right after this. .27 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. Cavemen trailing here in the third. They will have the ball. Cavemen with 2 timeouts remaining. Now Deshane works on Kettering. Gets into the paint, flips it up and in. Down low, catch and shoot. Tompkins knocks it down. Tompkins with 12 on the night. His first bucket here in the second half. Hart for 3. Hart starting to heat up. Good ball fake. Tompkins with back-to-back buckets. Westenberg gets rid of it. Hart for another 3. Ten-point game. And a foul on the floor. Bucket won't count as Blossy was fouled. It's going to be the second team foul on the Cavemen. And the second personal on Weston Berg as Connolly checks out. And McKittrick back in. Good inbound, stripped away, and a foul. Going to the line will be Will Manfredi. Third team foul, first personal on Zach Deshane. Stolen on the press. 3-on-1. Layup is good. Count it for Kettering. Hart misses on the baseline. That shot was blocked, and this will be Grants Pass basketball. Deshane will get a rest as Connolly checks back in. Deep three, Hart. A little too strong on that one, and this will be Summit basketball as it hit the cable. Andy Bledsoe checking back in for Summit. Kettering into the paint, gets it home. Ooh, dangerous pass. That was a turnover the last time. They snuck it in this time. Corner three for Connolly. Connolly's got 10. Coming the other way, that's off the mark from Bledsoe. Cavers had it, but it's taken back by Summit, and then, a foul in the paint. I believe is going to be called on Rosetta. First personal, fourth team foul. Catch and shoot three, no good from Manfredi. Left hand runner and the blocking foul. Count the bucket. So McKittrick gets the hoop and the harm. Trying to draw back within 10 as this one was really starting to slip away. Still plenty of time in the quarter. The Cavers would love to get this down into single digits going into the fourth. So McKittrick gets the free throw. He's got 6 in the game. And the dunk and the foul. Bledsoe. Bledsoe at the line. Let's take a look at that one again. Bledsoe can't get the free throw. Rosetta with the rebound. About a 2-second difference, game clock to shot clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rosetta will pull up, elbow jumper, rolls around and down. That's a heave, no good. So Rosetta finishes the quarter with 4, 9 for the game. Cavers draw back within 10 as we head to the fourth. And we will be right back.
Things I like most about working at the Ashland Food Co-op is that it's a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. I play a lot of musical instruments. I bought my own tuba when I started working at the co-op. Sometimes I'll bring it into work to play for like my coworkers and the customers. When I bring my tuba onto the bus with me, it definitely gets a lot of heads turned and people will ask me, what's that thing? Why is it so big? RVTD is moving our community forward.
Don't miss the Start Something New sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 25 Ram 1500 4x4. Jump online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Welcome back to Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium here at Grants Pass High School. It's your Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Powered by Dutch Bros tonight. How's that? I'm powered by Dutch Bros tonight. It ain't helping, but I'm powered nonetheless. It's not Dutch Bros' fault. It's mine. So Summit with the 10-point lead. They've got the ball to start this fourth quarter. See if the Cavers have a comeback in them or if the Storm will continue to run the court. Nice lob, just missed. Another Bledsoe trying to score on the lob. It was Mack a year ago. That was Andy on that one. Couldn't quite get it to fall. In the paint, Connolly. Ooh, that was almost an over and back. Good awareness there by Scally to get across the line, and we're going to have an offensive foul on Bledsoe. Second personal on Andy Bledsoe. First team foul for either team here in the fourth. Connolly off the screen, but his pass was too strong for Rosetta. I think he thought Rosetta was going to roll a little deeper, and he just kind of spun off the screen, didn't really move too far. Now Traylor will give it up. Rosetta misses the three, slaps the hands in disgust. Grebe gets rid of it. Now Manfredi watched by McKittrick. And a foul on the drive. Shot won't count. It's going to be the first Caver team foul. Hart checks in for the Cavers. Tompkins checks in for the Storm. As Connolly picked up his second personal on that foul. And Manfredi gets inside. Lead back to 10. Off the mark. There to grab it is Connolly. Deshane will lob it in to Rosetta. Fade away from 15. Got it. Tompkins down the lane. He's fouled. Misses with the left hand. Fourth personal on Trailer. And 2 shots for Matthew Tompkins. Trailer will sit down. McKittrick right back on the floor. Tompkins splits the free throws. 9-point Storm lead. Just over 5 minutes to go in the contest. Connolly all the way to the rack. Connolly has 14. This is going to go against the Cavemen. It's going to be on Jordan Rosetta. Second personal, third team foul. Tompkins will take a 3. Too strong. Right there to pick up the rebound. And draw the foul was Kettering. And all of a sudden, the Cavemen with 4 team fouls, putting the Storm into the bonus at the next foul. This will be 2 shots for Kettering. And Kettering gets the first. And he gets them both. 9-point ball game. Timeout taken by Summit. Going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Come back with more action right after this.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Coming to you live from Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium here inside of Grants Pass High School. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's Summit 58, Grants Pass 49, as we're just about to the halfway point of this fourth quarter. And Connolly has been taken over the fourth for the Cavemen. He draws the foul here. Only the second team foul on Summit. Second personal on Tompkins. And Connolly will shoot a pair. Connolly splits the free throws. 8-point ball game, 4.5 to play. Blossy across the timeline with it. Watched there by Deshane. Now Kettering. Down low to Tompkins. Working on Rosetta. Gets it over the big man. Tompkins 17 on the game. Hart too strong on the three. Stolen by Rosetta, and he was on the line on that save attempt. 10-point ball game. Blossy will trigger the inbound. I'm not sure the call was. It's caveman ball. I don't know if he stepped on that sideline. Couldn't quite hear the call up here. Apologize, but Grants Pass trying to cut into this lead. Rosetta misses. Tompkins coming the other way. Tompkins off the window. Count it. He's got 5 in the quarter. And then McKittrick splits 2 defenders. It'll stay with Grants Pass. Deshane high arcing. Won't count as a shot. Didn't hit anything. And then Rosetta draws the foul. Third team foul on the Storm. And the third personal on Ryder Grebe. And Rosetta gets the shooter's roll on the first. And he gets them both. Summit looking to use a lot of shot clock here. They've got the 10-point lead and just over 2 minutes to go. 10 on the shot clock. Getting around the defender, putting it up and in. Ryder Grieve, his first bucket of the quarter. 2 minutes. DeShane misses. And a foul as Connolly will pick up his third. This will be 2 shots coming up for Foster Kettering. Or no, I'm sorry. That is not who was fouled on that. It was Blossy that was fouled. So Blossy will shoot 2 on the bonus. And he splits them. Down the lane, Connolly. Connolly's been really good in this second half, but it's going to be probably too little too late as the Cavers take a timeout. And we'll keep it right here. For over 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the industry leader in clear choice in Southern Oregon. Whether it's auto or residential, Bill's Glass covers the complete spectrum. Bill's Glass in Medford, Ashland, and Grants Pass. Today's game brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. And by Hart Insurance of Medford and Grants Pass, who can help you with personal or business policies. An independent agency, Hart Insurance. 65-54 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. 1:36 remaining in the game. Today's game is brought to you by the Southern Oregon, I'm sorry, I just got that one. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor opportunities, and the events calendar to find out what's going on. And I'm sure the Southern Oregon Sports Commission is worthy of extra reads, but I want to make sure everybody gets mentioned tonight. We're very grateful for all of our sponsors that make these games free for fans to enjoy. And I believe that's going to be a foul on the Cavers. Yes, it will. So this is going to be 2 shots for Summit. And the first one is up and good for Blossy. He split the last 2. Trying to get them both here, and he does. And Connolly. And a foul on the rebound, going to go against the Cavers. See if it's going to be Rosetta. It is Rosetta, his third personal. And this time it's going to be Manfredi shooting the free throws. And Manfredi gets the first. Corner 3, got it! Zach DeShane. And Grants Pass will use their final timeout. 12-point game, minute 10. The Rogue Valley Transportation District is ready to get you where you need to go. For help learning the routes and options available to you, visit rvtd.org to learn more. Southern Oregon has a new place to play in Medford, the Rogue X Aquatics and Events Center. 2 pools, a splash pad, and plenty of gym and court space to accommodate your indoor sports. Learn more at roguexmedford.com for daily information on open swim and gym hours and all the X has to offer. roguexmedford.com. So after a hard-fought preseason where most of the teams are at multiple tournaments, playing teams from out of state, playing teams that are above them in classification, Summit Storm coming here tonight and starting to look like the defending state champions. A steal by Rosetta, and he traveled. Couldn't quite slow down. And a foul on Hart. That'll be his 3rd. And Tompkins will go to the free throw line. And he misses the first. And of course, this team, losing some seniors, as most teams do, including Pearson, Mac Bledsoe. At a 7-second difference, game clock to shot clock. And Summit just playing a little keep away, trying to burn the shot clock. Caver's not going to foul here, at least not intentionally. They do finally foul, but it's like Rosetta will pick up his 4th. Shot clock will be turned off after these free throws. 13.5 seconds to go. And Tompkins splits them again. And they'll dribble it out, and the Summit storm into Grants Pass and get the victory, a non-conference win. 71. They've got 58 up for Grants Pass. I got 57. We're going to leave it at 71-57. If the official score is different, it really won't matter, as Summit with the cruises to the victory here in the second half of play. And an impressive performance by the Storm. Coming up next, it'll be the Know Your Role post-game report. We'll recap the scoring. Visit travelmedford.org/knowyourrole to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. And we'll take a break. We'll come back with the post-game right after this.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground. where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
We're not on the list anymore. Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Final score on our John L. Scott scoreboard. Summit 71, Grants Pass 57, and you're watching the Know Your Role post-game report. Let's take a look at our final totals. And, of course, these totals unofficial, as I make a few mistakes, I'm going to admit. But it'll give you a good flavor of what this game looked like. For the Summit Storm, Kettering coming off the bench had 10, 5 in the first, 5 in the second. Andy Bledsoe with 4. Blossy had 3. Scally with 6. Grebe had 8. And your two top scorers, Manfredi with 18 and Tompkins with 21. And for the Cavemen, Deshane with 9. Connolly with 15. McKittrick had 6. Rosetta with 13. Hart with 12, and again, those are unofficial, but it's the Summit, the defending state champions in the 5A, taking down 6A Grants Pass 71-53. So that's going to do it for us here from Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium. We thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. We'd like to thank the Grants Pass High School Athletic Director, Clay Ronceville, for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night. Our next Table Rock Sports production will be coming up on Friday, right back here at Heater Newman with more boys basketball. 6:45 start for the Cavemen. And once again, our final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Summit 71, Grants Pass 57. This has been a presentation of TableRockSports.net. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. For my partner, Mikhail Weish behind the lens, I am Jeff Smith saying thank you for watching and have a great night from Grants Pass High School here in Grants Pass, Oregon.